Hello, everybody. This is a surprise, isn't it? We are testing, or Richard is testing some new equipment, and I am the guinea pig to test it. So let us know if it's going okay, if it's clearer, or if there's anything new you can see, or anything like that. Richard will probably tell you what's going on in a minute. Hiya, Ashley. So we'll just say hello, because I weren't scheduled to come on here, but Richard's got me to help him to test all this. Hiya, Lacey. So it's nice to see that some people aren't out shopping or down by the seaside. I mean, look at the weather. What are you doing? What are you all doing? You're supposed to be out and about, getting your vitamin D or something? What are you doing sitting inside watching boring me chatting? Or you could be sitting outside, as Richard says. Oh, it's Bill. Hiya, Bill. Yeah, because obviously, like I said, Richard's testing this new bits and bobs he's got, and we're also trying to see if we can see all the comments, because if you remember before, we couldn't, all the comments weren't coming up. So we're going to have a go and see if we can, or Richard can see all the comments now, see if it's made it a little bit better. Hi, Christine. So let us know if it looks good on YouTube and on Facebook. If there's anything going wrong, let us know, because we're back next week, or I'm back on Tuesday, hopefully. Hopefully we'll be back. Hiya, Millie. Really weird not coming on, I'll tell you. Hiya, Lacey. Very clear my end. Very good. Cheryl, hiya, Cheryl. How are you? I might do some readings. We'll see what spirit want me to do, because of course I've caught them on the hop, although they will know that I was going to come on before I did anyway. So hiya, Christine. I haven't seen you before, Christine. Hiya, Mandy. Mandy Paul. Mandy Paul. Do you see me? Yeah, I can see you, Diana. Mandy Paul. Yeah, I might do. How did you know? I'm just looking through the comments. I'm just waiting. Richard's got so used to me now that if my tone of voice changes while I'm reading the names, he knows where I'm going. And because I said Mandy Paul, there's somebody for you, Mandy, a lovely lady here that wants to talk to you. And she's gone straight in. Feels like mom to me, but this lovely lady has gone straight into you, Mandy. Okay, oh, thank you. You've put me off now. Oh, you, Mandy. This lovely lady wants to give you a hug. That's the first thing she's doing, giving you a hug. She says you need a hug. You need upliftment. Oh, you've obviously been feeling a little bit down, Mandy, because that's what she's coming for. That's what she's saying. So she wants to give you some upliftment. She's saying, oh, thank you for talking to me. So whoever you've been talking to recently in spirit, this lovely lady wants to say hello to you. She just told me, Mandy, actually, that it's unusual for you to not be busy in the afternoon. That's what she's just said to me. It's unusual for you not to be busy, Mandy, in the afternoon. So she's obviously caught you as you were coming on here. She's telling me that April means something to you, and also July means something to you as well. So that'd be an anniversary, birthday, or a passing. This lovely lady's got Jack up there with us, she says. I've got Jack up here, she says, but I've also got a John up here with me as well, she says. So you should understand who Jack and John is. She's talking about bridges that need to be built in the family somewhere, Mandy. So there's little niggles going on somewhere in the family, not major ones, but she's talking about the little bits of, she's describing it as little bits of falling out, she's saying. Okay. I'm laughing, Mandy, because she's just said to me, Coke. And I said to her, what do you mean, Coke? Drugs, Coke? And she says, no, Coke. She's saying Coca-Cola, she's saying, oh, somebody likes Coca-Cola. And she's just said to me, oh, it's like somebody must have said, because the words are, somebody likes Coca-Cola because their bubbles are going up the nose. Their bubbles are going up the nose. So somebody's obviously said that recently, or she's got a memory of somebody when they've drank it through a straw, by the way, and the bubbles are going up the nose. She's talking about somebody liking their Coca-Cola. And also she's still talking to me about Coca-Cola, this lady is, because she's talking to me about, you know, the Coca-Cola Coca-Cola lorry that comes out at Christmas. She's showing me that one, you know, the one you see on the telly, and she's talking about somebody that actually saw that. So it must have been going past their village or their house or something, but actually somebody actually spotted that Coca-Cola truck that she's saying. She's just said to me, oh, somebody wants to go to Iceland. Somebody wants to go to Iceland, not the shop, the actual place, she's saying. Oh, she's been obviously listening to somebody that's mentioned Iceland. Actually, she's just said somebody wants to go whale spotting, she says. So watch for that. If you don't understand it now, remember it'll come. Okay, so she's been listening to that, the whale spotting conversation, she says. She's just changed the subject. She's talking now about, are they dealing in shares? You know, when somebody checks the newspapers, she's talking about checking the newspapers, but it's for shares. You know, the shares, you know what I mean, business shares. But somebody used to be involved in that. Either they had shares themselves or they used to deal in shares. She's aware of somebody that used to do that as well, Mandy. She's talking to me about that. She says, oh, Jeff's here. So she's got somebody else up there with her. She says, oh, I've got plenty of family up here. She's just said, I've got plenty of family up here to... Oh, hang on. The words. I'll try and repeat exactly what they say. I've got plenty of family up here to go around with, she's saying. So don't you be worried, she's saying. So she's pointing a finger, Mandy. So I don't know if you've been a bit worried about her or thinking about her, wondering what she's doing, because apparently you're very spiritual anyway. She says, oh, don't you be worried about me. I've got plenty of family up here to keep me company. She says, you know what? I'm almost speaking with I'm missing some of my words, Mandy, because she's making me speaking like a Yorkshire accent. Okay, so I know there's a Yorkshire connection somewhere that your mum wants to talk about as well. And she's just told me about a Bedeth. Now I know where Bedeth is. It's in Warwickshire. I don't know where you're from, but Bedeth in Warwickshire she's talking to me about as well. So there's going to be a link there that she's saying. There's a collie dog up here with me. She's saying there's a collie dog up here, and also Olive is up here with me. She says Olive is up here with me. Oh, you might not know. She's making me do this, Mandy. Oh, you might not know Olive. She says you might not know Olive, but she's up here with me. She used to be in the home, you know. She's saying she used to be in the home. She's making me do this all the time. She used to be in the home. She's saying, oh, I've got the lady that's got the false teeth. She's saying. She used to take them out and brush them. She used to take them out and brush them. So I don't know who she means, but somebody used to take the false teeth out and actually brush them. Your mum's making me laugh. She says, do you remember the lady? This is her actually, Mandy, and she's trying to do it on the quiet, but she's just said to me, do you remember the lady, Mandy, that had a lot of wind? Used to bend over. She had a lot of wind. Your mum's quite funny. She's just having a giggle. She says, I'm telling you all these things because I want you to smile more. I want you to cheer up, she says, because there's bright things on the horizon, she's saying. There's bright things on the horizon that you can't see, including a wedding, she's saying, because she wants me to give you a little bouquet, which is my symbol for a wedding. So she's giving you that bouquet. She's talking about a wedding. So watch for the wedding. Oh, you're going because you've got a hat on. She's putting a hat on you as well, Mandy. So wait for that. I'll keep going to call you Wendy as well. So it may well be she's trying to change my words around. So hold on to the name Wendy as well. Oh, apparently there's a Wendy down here that she's talking about. So if she mentions somebody down here, it's either because they need healing or because you're going to hear something. Apparently there's a connection to a Wendy down here she wants to talk about. Colin down here has got a bad back, she's saying, whoever Colin is. So wait for Colin as well. Get your dancing shoes on, she says. Get your dancing shoes. So there's some nice things coming up for you, Mandy. Get your dancing shoes on. Know that I'm around you. She's going to go in a minute. She's just said to me, oh, funny. She's just said to me, oh, it's a nice sunny day. She's saying, I'm going in a minute. That's a funny things to say, me having a conversation with her. She's just said, I'm going, she says, to sit in a field full of cows. So I don't know whether, I think she means, oh, right, is that why I'm changing my word? I think she means this is a memory Mandy, where somebody must have sat at one stage in a field where there was cows around, because that's exactly what she just said. I'm going to sit in a field full of cows, she's saying. Just don't wear red, she's saying. Just don't wear red, just in case, she's saying. That's what she said, just in case. She says, I'm sending you all my love. Keep talking to me, she says, because I do hear you. And before she goes, she's going now, but she's just saying, I like the little angel. So I don't know what she means by that. It's like she's showing me some sort of ornament or something. I like the little angel, she's saying. Okay, blowing your kisses. I'm going now. She's shouting as she's walking off. I can see her. She's going, I'm going now, I'm going now. And she's fading away. All right. So I hope that was okay for you, Mandy. So I'll leave her with you. She's lovely. I've got a lady here shouting the name Tilly. Tilly. Anybody connected with a Tilly on here? Because I think this lovely lady, Mum or Nan, wants to connect with somebody that knows of a Tilly, Tilley, or actually she's knocked out the E on it, Tilly. Either knows a Tilly or there's a Tilly on here, a lovely Mum or Nan in spirit that wants to connect with somebody who's got knowledge of a Tilly. Okay, there you go. Amazing what they come out with, isn't it, Mandy? So a lovely lady here connecting with the name Tilly, and also connecting with the name Samantha as well. She's telling me Samantha will mean something as well. And for some reason, she's holding my hands like this, and I don't know why she's making me hold my hands like this. So there's some link with somebody that holds their hands like this. Somebody that had trouble with their knuckles due to arthritis, I think. She's talking about that as well. My nan's dog was Tilly. Hold on then. I know a Tilly. Hang on a minute then. So a lovely, you see, she's telling me it won't be you, Sarah, because I feel it's closer than that. She's telling me she's a nan, but she's a mom as well. So I don't know what the connection is with somebody on here. But this lovely lady with me, she's talking about her hands. Or she's just said to me, my hands are hurting a bit. So I know she had problems with the knuckles, but it's to do with arthritis or something like that. I'll see who I'm with. I don't think I'm with Sue at the moment either. I don't know. I'll go back a bit. Tilly went missing, never been found. Tina Gray. Ooh, that hand. I've seen that hand somewhere before, and I was going to go to you. She's my mum's mom, Olivia. Okay, hang on a minute, Olivia. I'll see if we can get some more before I decide. She's also talking to me about somebody who wore, and this is a little person like a child or somebody like that, crikey, there's quite a few here, isn't there? There's a child down here that wore a waistcoat to like a wedding. I don't know whether he was a page boy or something like that, but this lady's got a connection to that as well. She's seen somebody that's wore a waistcoat, a child to a wedding or something like that. So Sarah, I'm not Sarah. Why have I said Sarah? They've just shouted Sarah. They've made me say Sarah, so it must be for Sarah on here. Did I have a Sarah? Go back to Sarah. Oh, not that. No, you see, I don't feel I'm with the neighbour's dog. Can you take anything else, Sarah? I don't want to make it fit. Carry on a bit more. The month of April will mean something as well. There is she's this lovely lady, this Nan. She's telling me that she's saying that there is a cancer link in the family. I mean, the person in spirit that went to cancer. She's not telling me it's her though, but she's telling me that somebody passed with cancer that went to spirit as well. So is it you, Tina? Your grandson? When you put comments like that, put what you're saying yes to, like my grandson, so that I know that I'm on the right track. See, I don't know if I got a different link. Let's go with that. Oh, hang on a minute. Go back a minute to the lady, because she's the neighbour's son wore a waistcoat to a wedding. The couple whose dog it is. I don't feel I'm with Sarah. I'm more with that other lady with the hand. There you go, Tina. Stick with Tina, but the other lady, if in case it's a double link, take it anyway, just for now, and I'll try and split it in a minute. But Tina, so I'm coming with you when this lovely lady. Is this the lady that you? Because I want to go to your hand picture. So I don't know if I got the lady that you're holding hands with there with me, because she's making me go close to your picture on the frame there. But she's she's on about the cancer link. She's also talking to me about the month of April means something to you, and also July will mean something to you as well. And for some reason she's putting like a what's it called? What are they called? That you put in your hair when you go to a wedding or something. She's putting a row of silver around my head. I can't remember what they're called, but she's putting. So she's got knowledge of somebody that wore like a headband of silver around their head or something. She's putting that in for some reason. Bangers and mash, she's saying. Bangers and mash. Right, okay then, Sarah. Hold on to it then, Sarah. I'll come back to you in a sec. I'll concentrate on the other lady, but keep taking it, and I'll split the link in a minute. But Tina, all right then, hold on then. So we're with your mum now. She's. Oh, hang on a minute, Tina, because she says her mum. So your mum's mum is there as well. I've got the two of them, but we'll concentrate on your mum then, because she's suddenly changed the subject to sausages, and she's gone bangers and mash, bangers and mash. But she's talking about bangers and mash because she knows that somebody likes their bangers and mash, and somebody liked their onion gravy as well. Onion gravy, she's saying. She's talking to me about that. Now, I don't know. Oh, I've got somebody coming to my front door. Hold on a second. Let me just go and get this parcel. I'll be back in a minute, Tina. I won't be a minute. Fancy coming at this time of day. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, stay here. Thank you. Thank you, yes. Thanks. Oh, sorry, folks. That was me getting my parcel from the postman. Yeah, like I was saying, she was talking about bangers and mash, and somebody actually liking bangers and mash and onions as well. She's bringing that in. There's a gentleman in spirit. She says your mum says she's got Joe up there as well. Okay, then she's got Joe up there, male Joe, Joe, that she wants to say hello to you as well. She says she's acknowledging that you've been sending your prayers up to her as well, Tina. Okay, so she's just saying to you that she's listening. All right. And she just said to me, I don't know how long she's okay, Sarah, I don't know how long your mum's been up in spirit, Tina, but she's just said to me, I'm settling in okay. She's saying, I'm settling in okay. She says, I'm quite enjoying it. And that's her exact words. I'm quite enjoying it, she's saying. I can gad about, her words are, I can gad about everywhere, she says, and I can also keep my eye on people, she's saying as well. So know that your mum's popping in. I could see her popping into different houses, Tina, to say hello, you know, to make sure everybody's all right, because she's very caring. She said, I'm very caring, she's saying. Now she's changed. She's gone to you again, Tina, and she's pointing at you, and she's saying, oh, there's something interesting coming up, she's saying. Oh, I think it's work-wise, Tina. All right, she's pointing to your work environment. That's what she's talking about. And she's talking about changes that, she's just said, changes that are ongoing, she's saying. So watch for the changes that are ongoing. I don't know what she means by that, but I'll just tell you what she said. Changes that are ongoing. She says, oh, a different environment, she's saying, move into a different environment concerning work. So there's a few changes going around there as well. She's also talking about somebody that would like a 4x4 car, she's saying. So watch for that coming up as well. Since I've been to the front door, and it's only a few yards away, I've been getting out of breath, Tina. So I think she must have suffered with getting out of breath a little bit, because she's making me huff and puff a little bit, but she's bringing that on to me as well. There's a wedding. Did I just tell you, or was it somebody else? I don't know. But she's talking about a wedding coming up around you as well, she's saying. Also, I don't know if I'm repeating myself, Tina, but she's going back to July. If I give you July before, it means there's going to be 2 dates that she's talking about in July. She's just said to me, okay, she's just said to me, ants in your pants ants in your pants make your belly dance. I don't know if you know that saying. We used to sing it when we were younger. Ants in your pants make your belly dance. And she's having a bit of a giggle around that. But she's also bringing in the, when you used to be at school and do the ringa ringa roses, she's bringing that in as well. She's just said to me, oh, somebody's shoving stuff under the bed. Somebody's shoving stuff under the bed. So somebody's just tidying up by kicking stuff under the bed out of the way, she's saying. And she's just said to me that somebody's house is going up for sale. All right, so watch for that. She's aware of somebody's house going up for sale, as she says. There's a trip to Australia for somebody, she's saying, but she's also linking you to the USA, as she says as well. All right, USA, she's linking you to that as well. She's talking about that. She wants to give you, she's going to go in a minute, Tina. I think she just wanted to say hello, but oh, somebody's kept a ring, apparently. Somebody's kept me ring, she's saying. She wants to give you a lovely, great big bouquet of red roses, which is really lovely. And this is a big bouquet as well, just as a present, I think. No specific reason other than to give you a big bouquet of roses. She said, keep talking to me because I do hear what you say, she's saying. She just wants to say that I don't know if you've lost a lot of pets or something like that, Tina, because she wants me to say to you, there is a rainbow bridge. You know, a lot of people believe in it, some don't, but she wants to, her words are, I want to reaffirm to you that there is a rainbow bridge where all the pets go to meet us later on. Okay, all right, so she's aware of that. Okay, anything more? She says, no, I'm going now. That's me with the smell, she's saying. So if there's a lovely smell of perfume around you, she's not telling me what it is. She does like rosy smells, so it may be that. But she's talking about if there's a lovely smell of perfume or roses around you, Tina, that's me. Say hello to me, she says. All right, okay. Enjoy your trip. So you're obviously going on another one, she says. Enjoy your trip. Bye for now. Her words are, bye for now. I'll be back. Just like Arnie Schwarzenegger, I'll be back. Okay, and she's gone. So I'll leave her with you, Tina, and I'll just come to the other lady to finish off with the other lady, because I think it was a double link, wasn't it? Sarah, I'll just finish off with you, Sarah, so that you know. So your dad's freezer is full of bangers and mash. So this lovely lady is for you then, this other lady that's coming in. All right, now your lady is talking about a new baby coming around you, Sarah, and she's just said to me there's a twin link in your family. There's a twin link. Now, she's talking about, I might say this wrong, okay. Oh, there you go then. All right then, so that's, you probably good confirmation for you. She's also talking about there's somebody down here. I don't know whether she means it's coming up or it's actually gone. It's been confirmed, but somebody has got, sorry if I say this wrong, Asperger's, something like that. You know what I mean? But she's aware of somebody that's either suffering or maybe diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome or whatever it is. Okay, so your twins are being looked after as well by your mom. She just wanted to say that. Oh, she says somebody's been sorting out the photographs. Somebody's been looking at the photographs. And also she's saying, Sarah, somebody has been, she's calling it wishful thinking, but she's saying to me that somebody has been living in the past. She's aiming at you, so I think she means you've been living in the past a little bit, or you've been thinking about the past, reminiscing, but also living in it. And she's telling you to move forward a little bit. Move forward. The words are, move forward with your dreams, Sarah. Move forward with your dreams. Okay. So whatever you're thinking up here, I think it's to do with work, change around work or something you'd like to do. And she's telling you to move forward with it because she's saying that you're very bright. Okay, you're very bright. Okay, and there's a lot to come. Words are, you know, there's a lot to come out of you, basically. You know what I mean? Oh, hang on. You're not reaching your full potential yet, Sarah. There's a lot more to come. I know we give Australia with the other lady, but it does come with you as well. She's talking about a link to you. Now, you've been smelling perfume around. You should have been smelling perfume from her as well, which she says you will recognise. But she's also talking to me about scarves as well, you know, like the silky scarves. Somebody must have liked those as well, because she's talking to me about that. And apparently there's somebody around you that she says you could quite happily strangle sometimes. It's getting on your nerves a little bit, because they always do this symbolically with a scarf for me. All right. As though somebody's tying one around somebody's neck, you know, because they're getting on the nerves. Okay. So she's telling you to move on. All right, because the spirit want you to enjoy yourself, you know, Sarah, because she's all right. your mum's all right. She's just gone on to a new life. So she's quite happily plodding on, but she wants to make sure that you, oh, that's the other one. You take it as well, Tina, that's fine. But she's also talking about you moving forward as well. Okay, there you go. So she's been watching you. So she's still around you. It's just that you're not picking her up quite yet, but you will, because you'll know now that if the perfume comes around you, she's with you. Okay, she's telling me, she's going to go in a minute, but she's also telling me there is study coming along for you as well, Sarah. She's just said to me, study in the future, she's saying. So there's something coming up. She's actually said, study for you in the future when you find your feet. So when you're feeling a little bit more confident. And then once you do it, she says, you will look back and you will say to yourself, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. All right, so there's some nice changes are coming around you when you find your feet, she's saying. And there's also a celebration coming up, she says. You don't know about it yet, Sarah. There's a nice celebration where you're going to be going out and about as well. Okay, you just need a bit of a push, that's all. And she's quite happily going to push you in the right direction, Sarah. So she's ending with be positive and know that I'm still here, she's saying. She's quite firm because she's saying, I do wish that people would understand that we are still around. And she's saying it for everybody with spirit people. She's saying, I do wish that people would understand that we're still here. She says, I think you'll find that there's going to be spiritual things happening in your house because she's quite strong. So you may get things moving or the whiff. The nice smells that are coming around about, but just know that she's there. She's going to go now. Know that she's there. She's just said to me, oh, buy that new handbag, she's saying. Okay, not leather. So I don't know who's the vegan or the vegetarian or doesn't like leather handbags, because she's saying not the leather one. Okay, so she's going now, Sarah. She's blowing you kisses. So I hope that was okay for you and the other lady, Tina, I think it was. 2 at once, so that's good. There you go. I've got a lovely dad. I've got a lovely dad with me now. Oh. I've got a lovely dad, and I know John is going to pick up a lot of people. Hi. Sorry. A lovely dad called John in spirit. Lovely. And the first thing he said to me is, oh, and he's got his hands on his hips like this. And he's just said to me, I wouldn't have believed in all this when I was down here. Okay, so if anybody's got a lovely dad called John that wouldn't have believed in all this as he's putting it on, as he's saying it down here, let me know. He's lovely, he is. I wouldn't have believed in all this when I was down here, he's saying. But here I am, he's saying, and look at me now. And that's exactly what he's saying. Look at me now, coming through, he's saying. So it's lovely John here. Dad, oh, I was also a granddad as well. Okay, so if anybody could take him, let me know. But he's saying that word, is it staunch believer in, non-believer in this, he's saying. Non-believer in this, he's saying. But I'm not now, he says, because I've met on with my mum. So you've got a dad in spirit called John, and also his mum, your nan in spirit as well, that's there as well. But it's John that's coming through, being helped by my mum, he says, who has been obviously here longer than me. And she's giving him a bit of earache as well. Your nan's giving your dad a little bit of earache as well. It's like, I'm being told what to do, he's saying. I'm being told what to do. We'll see if anybody can take him. If not, I'll move on to somebody else, because I know the comments are coming a bit slow sometimes. So it takes a few minutes. But the psychic himself, so it won't be in them, because he's saying to me, so that he wouldn't have believed in this when he was down here. Okay. And his grandma. Now, would your Rebecca, would your dad have said, I wouldn't have never believed in this when he was here? He's also talking to me about violets. I think these belong to your nan, but the connection to violets, the flowers, means something as well. May well be the name, but she's showing me the flower violets. But she's also now gone on to the Palmer violet sweets as well, in the little tube as well. So if this is for you, Becky. I just want to make sure I'm with you. She's talking about that as well. She's talking your grandma. They keep switching, so I'm on to your grandma at the moment. But she's oh no, I've been told off now. I'm going back to your dad now. He's talking about somebody that had a wooden truck, you know, like right, okay, a wooden truck, a toy truck to play with, but it was all wood. Somebody had one of those with a piece of string on it by the look of it. And he's also shown me one of those pull along dogs, wooden dogs with a twirly tail, like a springy tail or something. So he's got memories of that as well that he's bringing in. I think he wants me to make sure I'm with the right one. Hopefully you can understand this, Becky. But he's also talking to me about there is a baby in spirit. You should know there's a baby in spirit that's gone with your nan. Your nan's got hold of this baby. And there's also a collie dog as well up there in spirit as well. I'm hoping I'm still with you. He says the month of April means something as well. Okay, I'll stick with you then, Rebecca. He's also talking about the month of April means something, and also July means something to you, he's saying. Okay, now he thinks, he's making me say, I think, he says, I think Becky needs some healing, he's saying. Becky needs a little bit of healing. So you obviously need a little bit of healing. He's making me look at your hair, and I don't know if that's you in the photo, Becky, because sometimes people put odd photos in, I don't know. But anyway, he's talking about your hair, but he's talking about somebody having their hair trimmed recently. Okay, he's talking about a haircut as well. But also he's talking about somebody that dyed their hair blue. I don't know whether it's all blue or it's just stripes, but he's aware of somebody that had blue in their hair as well. He's talking about that. He's also said that recently somebody has almost fell off a chair. It's like they've gone to sit down and they haven't looked behind them and they've almost missed the chair. I don't think they fell off it, but they almost missed this chair, and he wants to bring that in as well. He's just said, I think I'll give you July. He's done the same as the last person, so there's going to be 2 dates in July if I've brought it back. He wants to say hello. I think this is going to be a quick message because his dad's not saying a lot, but he wants to say hello to you because he says he's been mentioned in conversation. Somebody's been talking about him recently, and somebody has been talking about his mum recently, and they've popped in to say hello. Also the name Dottie will mean something, and also Joan will mean something to you as well. There's a holiday coming up, he's saying. There's a holiday coming up. I don't know whether these are separate, but he's bringing the holiday, and then he's bringing in Spain as well, the connection to Spain. So watch for Tenerife connection, he's just said to me as well. So watch for the Tenerife connection there as well. Anything more? He's just said to me there are issues around you to do with somebody's schooling. All right, so there's a child's schooling that's bringing some issues with it, it's just saying. So that will have to be sorted. But you know, I don't feel it's like on a friend, I feel it's more on a friend link than on a family link. Okay, so watch for that going on around you as well that he's talking. He says, I just want to say hello to you, he's saying. Somebody's going to be decorating, he's just said to me. Somebody's going to be decorating, so he's obviously with you. But I just want to say hello, he says, and say that I'm there and I'm listening to you. And we're all very proud, he's saying. We're all very proud because he's making me say that he's aware of you coming out of something. So I don't know if it's health or something like that, but you're getting better. So you're coming out of something. So he's aware of that. But you're doing very well, he says, and I'm very proud. He's making me do this. So I don't know if you do that a lot. But he's going to say goodbye now. These words are, I'm going to say goodbye now, but I will be back, he's saying. I will be back. Remember that tricycle? He's just talking to me about bikes, but he's got a memory of somebody that had a three-wheel tricycle, three-wheel bike. He's bringing that to me as well. Okay, he's going now. So I hope that was okay for you, Becky. I'm off, he's saying. Okay, so I hope that seemed to go okay. So that was a short test, a quick burst of a few messages, but I'll be back on Tuesday anyway. So hopefully it went okay. Luckily, we're able to give a few messages. You see, Spirit will just pop in whenever they want. They're really good. Right, we're back on at 8 o'clock tonight if anybody's interested with reading. So that'll be good if you want to join us tonight at 8 o'clock, and then keep updated on the site and we'll tell you what's going on. Okay. Oh, and also we're looking for some new people that want to join SPTV and go live with various stuff. I don't know, readings, chat shows. Just contact Richard if you're interested, or you know of somebody that you'd like on. Contact Richard. There you go. You see, Becky. There you go. You weren't expecting it. Nor was I, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to come on here. So it's all a big surprise for everybody. Okay. There you go. Lovely seeing you, hear you better and see you better too. Oh, that's brilliant. There you go then. We can go ahead. All right then. Thanks for listening then. And we'll see you again very soon. Okay. See you, Tina. So bye-bye for now. Thanks for joining us.